What is going on, guys? I'm Sunday Gaming here, and welcome back to the Night Pod. Yeah, definitely Night Crew podcast. And I'm here with normal future satire or futuristic satire. Sorry about that. And
You sure you don't want my name yet? This is the fourth one now. Still don't know how my name is, but that's okay.
totally. But yeah, no. So we are accidentally on a day off. We didn't have enough topics. And we kind of just
Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. We were too lazy to do it yesterday.
well, that, and also we didn't really have topics till last minute, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Um,
That and I was too tired last night. I didn't feel like recording.
yeah, by the time I was all set and good to go, it's what, almost 11, 12-ish at night.
Mm-hmm. And this is a late night podcast, but god damn it, I didn't feel like.
But yeah. So how have you been? It's been a little bit.
Yeah. We haven't actually recorded in 2 weeks because you were gone, dirt biking.
Yes, and I still haven't looked at my footage, but I have it all. I still have to go figure out what I'm gonna do with that.
You should probably do that.
Yeah, get a video out or something. But yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
so that way I can actually link something to one of these videos because I said I'd go to.
That's true. But yeah, no, we're definitely gonna have to probably figure something out with this one because we have a few topics, but it's not a full set of topics.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll rant like we normally do.
That is true. It's kind of what we do, though.
Pretty much. I have no idea how we keep doing these podcasts on last second like that.
That's true, and we still somehow always hit that almost hour mark too.
Yeah, I'm gonna start questioning that and actually watching it. I'm pretty sure there's random blank periods of just nothing, and it's just gonna sound really bad.
But nah. Alright, so a few topics. Want to talk about the Epic Game Store? Because there's been a few things going on with that lately, and people are hating it.
Yeah, wasn't it something to do with like the Cyberpunk game recently?
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 will officially be
heard about that.
Epic Games exclusive. I don't like it. I get, like, okay, so I get that they're trying to use a launcher to like prioritize some games and kind of make them like to where it's easier for the publishers, because they'll get, I think, 80-something% of the revenue instead of the like 70 or some shit like on Steam. But so many people just don't like it. Their same problem was Metro Exodus, which actually I don't even think we talked about, but Metro Exodus, for I think 2 months of its launch, is going to be an Epic Games exclusive. Then people on Steam can get their stuff that they pre-ordered.
Yeah.
But people are so outraged that they're going on review bombs on the older Metro games, which are, don't get me wrong, fantastic games. But like, damn. I don't know. Epic Games, they did pretty good on Fortnite. I played that for a couple years, well, I think a year and a half.
Years.
I know, it sounds weird, but we're, what, almost season 8, and it's 3-4 months per season.
I'm wondering how this game is stuck on so far.
Yeah. But, I don't know. The whole exclusivity on PC, it's kind of bothering me. And I don't even play Fortnite or on Epic Games Store in general.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
But
well, I played Fortnite once upon a time, but I don't know. It became the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, so did I, and I played it for quite a bit, for I think 6 of the seasons out of the almost 8 or 5 or something. And I enjoyed it, but like you said, it did get very repetitive, and I'm finding myself thinking about that about a lot of games, where a lot of games are just getting more and more repetitive, and it's like,
yeah,
alright, I'm getting kind of tired
so it's
of
like,
this.
it's just because, yeah, just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, and you're like, alright, I want to switch something up, so you go play other games, and you play that until it's repetitive, and you're like,
Yeah, that's just the state of gaming these days as it is. It's like, you can only stick with one game for so long.
Yeah, Unless obviously it is a massive hit like the older finally brought it in somehow, some way. Fallout games. You can sit in and play
Yeah.
hundreds, if not thousands of hours and still find content to do because there's that much in the games.
Hmm.
Um, but
Just because Fallout's one of those massive games,
yeah,
and Fallout 76 is only larger. Like, sure, they messed up a couple things, but
yeah, no, it's just I don't know. I don't really want to talk about Fallout because one, surprisingly, they're
talk about Fallout way too often.
yeah, we've been talking about them a lot lately, and I'm kind of tired of Fallout. So yeah, not exactly want to talk about it, but
Yeah, pretty much.
but yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. It seems like a cool game. Don't get me wrong. It seems like a really nice game, but being
I haven't looked
exclusive,
that much into it, to be honest.
well, it looks very nice for the fact that it's futuristic and like robotic as well.
I heard my name.
but but no, that it's gonna be an exclusive for an Epic's Game Store. I don't know. That just rubs me the wrong way, like normal with certain things like these. It doesn't.
Well, didn't they say that they weren't going to do it actually?
That's what was going down for Metro, but for Cyberpunk 77 on PC at least, is gonna be exclusive. For Metro
Yeah.
though, it wasn't supposed to be an exclusive. It was supposed to be in Steam, and it was like that for all the marketing. And then, like 2 weeks ago, it went to Epic Game Store exclusive for about a month or two. And just the fact that it was like a month off a launch, basically, it pissed people off, and that would have pissed me off too because you have to cancel your pre-order, and then you have to go and pay for it again, and then you
Yeah.
can get your money back off of Steam, obviously. But I don't know, it's just having to switch stuff when you already have your pre-orders in. It's kind of stupid to do that to people. So,
Hmm. Um,
but
I don't know. It's just one of the things we really talk about often, I guess, is shady business practices.
yeah, and that's actually slight segue into our next topic, where you know how Sony was very shady about cross-platform.
Sony's always shady.
Yeah, that's true. But
Everyone, they just need to get over themselves at this point.
but the studio that made Paladins, Hi-Rez Studio, the
Uh,
he called out PlayStation for Sony on stop playing favorites and allow crossplay to all.
I just said that. Oh my god, claimed copyright.
But yeah, no, he called them out and said stop playing favorites and allow crossplay to all platforms. And it's like, wow, that an actual studio wants to allow crossplay to from PC to consoles, but Sony themselves are just saying sayonara on that idea, other than Fortnite. And
That's because Fortnite's so big, it's like, I think they'd probably lose people.
yeah, and there was people that were threatening, like, I'm going to Xbox, I'm going to Nintendo Switch, I'm going to PC, or I'm going to mobile, strictly because there was
Yeah.
crossplay on those. But the fact that a developer called out Sony is like, that's congrats to you, props. I give him props. That takes a
Yeah.
lot of balls to call out Sony.
Of all people, yeah. Like, and they're massive.
Yeah, compared to Hi-Rez Studios, which made Paladins, Realm Royale, and I think a few other games that weren't giant but still decent quality games.
Yeah.
But yeah, being a studio of that size, calling out a whole like
Company,
licensed
like an
company,
entire company,
yeah,
an entire like organization. That's like if Joe Schmo down at Industrial Ground. Those of you who don't know, Industrial Ground is a little coffee place. It's startup California, like Southern California. It's like Starbucks, but more like actual hard coffee, you know?
yeah. But yeah, no, that's pretty insane. I wouldn't have thought that. I actually would have thought Epic Games were probably gonna be calling people out because of their success with Fortnite, but they never did. They just said, yeah, we're open to it. If you guys allow it, then we're down for that. But after a while, it finally got through. But that's only because the players themselves were nagging at others, saying, hey, we want crossplay, so please give it to us for a long
Pretty
time.
much.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Also, this is more of a recent one, and it actually was more fleshed out. But developers reach out with job openings following Activision Blizzard's layoff reports. They're laying off over 100 employees at Activision Blizzard alone, but it's going across all Activision's companies.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for those people.
It's honestly just because they've been caught in the middle, you know.
Yeah, like I can.
It's people they can't do too.
Yeah, and it's the whole Destiny 2 and Black Ops 4 thing. Like they didn't sell enough copies, even though they both sold a couple million each. Like $60
Pretty
times
much.
a couple million. Like come on, that's a lot. And then the whole microtransaction
Excuse
thing.
is terrible.
Yeah, but the whole microtransactions apparently weren't as big in Destiny, so that's why with Bungie, we already covered that. Bungie left. And the whole
I
shady.
haven't heard too much coming from Bungie recently. Like since then, Bungie did kind of. You'd think they would.
Well, they're more vocal about Destiny 2 now. Like they're actually putting more effort into Destiny 2, which is nice. But I don't know. The whole layoff stuff, it really does suck. But it is a whole hard truth about just publishers like that, where they get so high up in the sky, and then when they don't sell a couple million, or okay, so let's say they sold 6 million, but they're expecting 6.5 million. That $0.5 million is apparently enough to just lay off like 100 plus people strictly because you didn't make $500,000.
Pretty much.
Like, you guys are almost trillionaires at this point in the gaming scene.
Yeah.
And you guys just want to lay off a couple hundred people throughout multiple branches of the Activision, company.
It screws over the little guy. It's rich people making rich people decisions, and then the little guy gets caught in between.
Yeah, and the Activision and Blizzard's old thing, he got a $15 million raise. And he's like, I don't know what to do. I can't. I don't know how to help you guys. And you're like the average Joe Schmo gamer is like, yo, take 10 million off, get the extra 5 million to your boost in paycheck, and then take the other 10 mil and give it to the freaking developers and the people that actually work on the game instead of laying them off. And I don't know, it's the whole EA situation too. Laid off people strictly because Battlefield 5 didn't sell 8 million copies. It only sold 7 million or something like that. So they're like, oh, sorry, we're just gonna have to fire half of our team. But yeah, no, it's all stupid. And I do feel really bad for all the people that were laid off, because those people most likely have families and kids and houses that they're gonna now have to sell to have money to go live somewhere a lot smaller. So
yeah,
I don't know. I feel really bad for those people though.
No, I think they'll get some jobs eventually, but
well, yeah, a lot of them got jobs at other companies that are still in the gaming scene.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that they got laid off. There was no heads up or anything. Just, oh yeah, sorry, just getting laid off strictly because we didn't make $500,000.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
What is our next topic?
Next topic is not an esports, but it's an esports game.
All games are esports games in this day and age.
Yeah, that's true. Fortnite became an esports game.
So which one? Which of our esports games would you like to go over?
um, let's go TF2. There's some new
Oh,
news for that one, and it's
it hits me in my heart, man.
yeah, this one's kind of messed up. So a TF2 YouTuber admits to faking his own death in a new apology video. And I personally haven't seen it, so I don't fully know all the details on why he did that, but why? Like, you're faking your death for views, but that's something you don't mess with strictly because that could happen. Even though you faked it, something could have happened. You actually could have died.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but so the thing is, like, I understand. I know what we're talking about. I actually watched some videos on this, and the dude, he was trying to get away from YouTube. He didn't want that to be his life, you know?
Yeah. But if it's not something that you want to do for like a career, then just kind of get yourself like a part-time or full-time job and do it as a hobby, or do it as like a one-off thing here and there every other week or every week. You don't have to go and fake commit suicide or something like that, and then
But that's what he felt he had to do.
yeah. But I don't know that. Then also the whole YouTube algorithm, the more views you get, the more money. So he probably did that for a small bit of money. At the same time, as he just didn't want to get off, like didn't want to stay on YouTube anymore. But I don't know, just doing a fake death and then however many weeks or months later doing I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not actually dead. That was just something that I wanted to get off of this platform for. You can get off YouTube by saying, like, putting like a 20-30 minute video saying, hey, I'm kind of tired of doing YouTube, but I'm still down for live streaming, so
the actual respectable thing to do, but
yeah, it'd be like, hey,
chivalry is dead, as they say.
yeah, I don't know. If you're tired with one platform and just don't want to have it to be your life, then
just like sometimes you can just cut down.
yeah,
You know,
slow down your content instead of a video every day to maybe a video every 5 days, and then a video every other week, and then a video every month, and then be like, hey, I'm kind of tired of this platform, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna dip out. That's all you gotta do. But I don't know, just something like that. That's kind of stupid. I don't know why people do it. But yeah. What's our next topic? The Outer Worlds. That's something new.
I actually haven't heard about this.
Well, yeah. So the Outer Worlds, it was kind of released, not released, but it was like teased and stuff. And one of the reviewers, similar like IGN or GameSpot or stuff like that, they said you can beat the entire game within 40 minutes. Or not 40 minutes, 40 hours.
Yeah.
For a game
It seems kind of small, to be honest.
Yeah, for a game of that size, you would think it would be a lot bigger. Obviously there are speedrunners that can run, let's say, Fallout 4 on the hardest difficulty within, what, 15 or less hours?
That's still, you know.
But it's still 40 hours for the Outer Worlds, which has that even come out yet? I don't think it came out yet. I think that's one of the stuff in
So.
EA, or not EA.
I've
E3.
used you many a times before, but Outer Worlds.
I'm pretty sure that's the new Obsidian.
Oh! I know what this is. This is the quote-unquote new Fallout game that's coming out.
Yeah.
I knew what this was. No, this has not been released. Release date? Yeah, it hasn't actually been released yet. Just it's supposed to be released in the later half of the year,
Okay, so like second or third or fourth quarter then.
probably.
But yeah, no, it's supposed to be able to be complete within 40 hours, and for a game that's supposed to be replicating, if not taking over Fallout, that's not a good touch to have. You'd at least want maybe 60, maybe 70 hours, and then add on an extra 20 hours of DLC.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have no idea how long the DLC will be, so maybe the DLC will be another 20, 30 hours on top of the 40. And I think personally that would be okay, but for the base game, 40 hours at, I think that's at least, that's a little short. I would expect a little bit longer of a game on that, but yeah, no, I don't know. The game does look good though. I saw the E3 stuff. I've seen some trailers. It does look really good.
Fallout. It's like our true Fallout game. It's the Fallout game we've all been wanting.
Yeah, and it's made by the original creators. So, well, Fallout 3, but well, no, Fallout 3 and Fallout 2, right?
New Vegas.
New Vegas, yeah.
That's why everyone's interested, because it's by the guys who made New Vegas, and everyone loved New Vegas.
Yeah, but
it's by Obsidian.
Yeah, and it does look like a really good game. I'm not a huge Fallout fan, but I might try it just to see if I'm interested in it, because obviously it's supposed to be a Fallout clone, but it's supposed to be better and supposed to be more towards the roots of what Fallout would have been, or was at one point.
Yeah. Something actually good.
Yeah. Instead of cash grabs and laggy ass online MMO type shit. Yeah. But you know, that just, it's still kind of crazy that 40 minutes or 40 hours. I keep saying minutes, I don't know why, but 40 hours? That's kind of crazy.
40 minutes of gameplay. The world's shortest game.
With the history of being like one of the longer games too, like, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I don't know. That will obviously be something that we'll have to keep our eye on. Hopefully they do something better with it.
Yeah. But oh, actually, hold on, something that's not on our notes. So a new free-to-play game recently was released, Apex Legends, and within the first within the
Apex Legends, okay. Okay.
Personally, I don't think it's gonna full-on overtake Fortnite, even though currently on Twitch it is. It's
I hope it does.
It's
We
couple
need
hundred
to knock
thousand.
Fortnite down a couple things.
It's a couple 100,000 views above Fortnite. And when I say a couple hundred, like Fortnite's down to 77,000. Apex Legends is down up in like the 400,000. It's like, it's a huge chunk.
Yeah.
But apparently within the first 10 hours, or no, in the first what? Yeah, no, in the first 10 hours they got 1 million.
Yes, no, yes, maybe 10 hours. Not 10 hours.
Well, no, for the first 10 hours they got 1 million concurrent players, and then the first 3 days they got 10 million players overall, but with 100 or with 1,000 or 1 million consistent players. I am skipping everywhere. But yeah, no, that's freaking amazing, and it's made by Respawn, so EA technically made this game.
We're not gonna give it to EA.
Well, yeah, a lot of people aren't giving it to EA. It's all Respawn, the people that made the amazing Titanfall games. But
what do you mean? This is Titanfall.
People thought it was Titanfall 3, and they're like, psych, we're not making Titanfall 3, we're making this game. But you know, it's doing really good. I've played it, I enjoy it. I just don't want to play it with anyone. But there is one thing in it that I really wish or hope other games implement. It's the whole team tagging thing, where you can just tag one thing and your entire team gets a audio audio cue and a visual cue of what it is. So let's say like well, for on PC you middle click, let's say a helmet level 2. It'll tell your team, hey, there's a level 2 helmet here. If you want it, come pick it up.
Yeah.
If not, leave it. That's really awesome, and a lot of games can really benefit off of that. A lot of BRs at least, and that helps for people that don't run mics.
It is. Sorry, I need to bring my mic close to my face. Revolutionary.
Yeah, 100% revolutionary, but it's something that a lot of BRs can.
Also, I'm gonna cut you off right there for 2 seconds. The entire time, I just realized my mic has been all the way up. I didn't realize I had my mic up.
40 minutes in, and you're just like.
Shoot, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright,
Don't worry about it. Oh, we'll just pop some disclaimers and be like, oh, by the way, future fucked up, and here's why. Cut to this moment.
Yeah, almost near the end of the freaking podcast. Be like,
It'll be fine. I think I put it up just recently, so it's okay. I've still been seeing myself talk, so it's okay.
yeah, and I can still hear you pretty clearly, but now you're a lot clearer. So.
You're welcome.
Alright, well, yeah, so Apex Legends is taking over Fortnite's podium at the moment, so thank God. It's been about 2 years.
Ninja and Shroud, can we see both of you jump ship and just Apex Legends? I want to see the Shroud Ninja team up.
Hell yeah, that'd be bomb. That'd be an OP team.
Shroud and Ninja versus Tifu and Dr. Disrespect. Ultimate teams, right?
Pretty much. But so you were scrolling around on Twitter and saw some Wendy's.
I'm always on Twitter. Oh yeah. Wendy's is out here calling out Marvel and DC, except DC decided to fight back. So what happened was Wendy's. So everyone knows Wendy's as the powerhouse of Twitter marketing at this point. But essentially, Wendy's is out here calling for another crossover for Marvel DC, and Marvel just kind of sat back. They're like, yeah, you know, sure, whatever. And then Wendy's was like, said something about alternate universe where like there was Wendy's Spider-Girl. So then they took Wendy's and put just cut paste on top of a Spider-Man. So good job, Marvel, I guess. And then you got DC. DC decided, you know what? We don't have to stand for this. So they posted on their Twitter a picture of 2 of their like main writers for like their Batman story arc. One chilling there eating Burger King, the other one chilling there eating McDonald's. Captioned, we want it our way. Essentially calling out Wendy's by eating its 2 greatest competitors.
Yeah, but
this is what the internet has come to. We're seeing comic books fighting it out with fast chains. Comic books versus fast food chains. Oh my god.
But the fast food chain, though, that we're talking about is Wendy's. They've been calling people out for years.
Yeah.
They've been calling out their customers, for God's sake.
Wendy's calls out everyone. I think Wendy's even calls out themselves sometimes.
Yeah, that would be hilarious if they did. Just be like, alright, we know we make square burgers, and then just make up some BS excuse, meaning, like, for the
pretty much. Like, but SpongeBob is our favorite show, so...
Yeah.
Something like that.
That'd be hilarious.
I had another topic, though, that I brought to the table. This one's the best topic. So, everyone knows what Gucci is, you know?
Yeah.
Gucci, #1 clothing brand out there.
Gucci purses, shoes, shirts, I think.
You want to hear their newest invention?
What's that?
Gucci blackface.
Also, just a disclaimer: we are not being racist at all. This is legit the
No,
name of the
no,
product.
this is an actual prop. No, it's not the name of the product. That's what everyone's calling it, though.
Oh,
So we're not the first people to say it. So we're still covered.
okay.
We're still insured by Allstate. Are you in good hands? But no. So they made like it's supposed to be like a face warmer, face mask, something like that, and it's like a half mask, so it covers the bottom half of your face, but it looks like old racist blackface. So like the entire thing's like black knit, but right around the lips is red, bright red, like crimson red. Damn it, Gucci. We believed in you. We,
Yeah,
the people, believed in you.
that was a good company, and well, it still is kind of a good company, but it's very,
But
very
they
expensive.
fucked up.
Yeah, doing that's a bad. That's
They
bad.
instantly took it down once they realized what happened, but at first they didn't. They had not the slightest clue of what they had done. Somehow,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna question how that slipped past. I don't know, marketing. It's like, hey, marketing department. I know you guys like it for the lulz, but come on now, simmer down, simmer down.
Imagine the whole like PR statement for that. Trying to be like, all right, so we want to make a PR thing for this. What are we gonna do? We'll just make it the craziest shit ever. All right, so blackface,
Blackface.
blackface, and red lips.
That's how they walk into the meeting. We're doing blackface.
But how much was that selling for? Do you know?
I got you. I don't actually know. I didn't pay that much attention. I just saw it was Gucci blackface. I searched up so I typed in Gucci, right? I haven't even searched up yet. Top results: Gucci shoes, Gucci blackface.
All right.
Thank you, Google.
Is there any price listing or anything, or did they just take it off the face of the world?
Shopping.
I have a feeling they probably took it off of the face of the planet because of that.
Let's see. Do you want to tell me? Probably not. You're pretty dumb. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's a wool balaclava, by the way. So it's a sweater.
Oh, okay.
But it was like you could pull it up over your face. Nah.
What's the price?
$890.
Yeah, Fat Pass. Gucci or not,
For
Fat Pass.
nah.
Yeah, nah, that's.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing that. No.
It was a wool balaclava jumper. It was inspired by vintage ski masks, and it was priced at $890.
Nah.
And this is the second and main reason why this is stemming. It happens to be Black History Month. Yikes.
Jesus. Gucci, you fucked up like EA.
Gucci, you are now.
But yeah, no. For those of you who have actually made it to this point of the video, I just want to throw it out there. It is the 10th, so that means in 3 days, if you're an Anthem fan, I already made a video about this, but an Anthem fan, you can pre-download on the 13th. So yeah, just a heads up. And then for PC, well, actually no, if you're an if you're an EA Premier subscriber, $14 a month, not a shout out or anything, just saying, to get into that.
That is the biggest shout out I've ever heard.
You can get the games technically earlier, so, well, early access technically. It's a full game, everything's full set, but you get it a week early, basically. So if you're an EA Premier subscriber, you get it on the 15th, and everyone else gets it on the 22nd. But, yeah, so I think that actually wraps up all of our topics.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you want to go into how Gucci blackface is ridiculous, considering the fact that I don't know, about month and a half, 2 months ago, Prada did like, it was something along the same lines. That's fun.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. How do they not realize what they're up to? Virginia.
Pretty much.
Uh,
Well,
Although, you know, it stuck around. So, this is a side note going back to our last stream from 2 weeks ago. I'm still surprised that
it's
it's
been
been
that long.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what meme is still alive?
Big Chungus.
Shaggy. No, stop. Okay, so earlier today, you were streaming Town of Salem because I was trying to get you to play Town of Salem because I recently posted some Town of Salem. You guys should go watch that. But and you were like 3 different games. You tried to be Big Chungus and failed
Yeah.
all 3 times.
Yeah, a
For the
little bit.
one reason that you couldn't get the first time, you couldn't type it fast enough. The second time, you tried to
Go
type it
all
in all
caps.
caps. Third time, I think you just gave up actually at that point.
No, I tried it, but then I spelt it wrong and I didn't get it fast enough, so I'm like, alright, screw it. But
Good job.
Big Chungus. But yeah, Shaggy memes. There's a Shaggy
Memes
video
are still
on
alive.
my YouTube subscription list that was posted I think yesterday.
That's because they're still going.
And it is the weirdest video ever.
I know, don't you love it?
But yeah, so anything else you want to add into this? Maybe a little one-offs or whatnot? Because I'm basically cleaned out on topics.
Go subscribe to me and watch my Town of Salem videos.
Yeah.
Self plug. That's all I've got. All I've got is a self plug. Also, the Discord. Feeling kinda lonely. We got custom commands. You can yell at the bot, guys. It's super cool. You can yell at the bot. The bot will talk back to you.
He might even yell
Pretty
back
cool.
at you.
Yeah, sometimes he even yells back at you. Don't forget, do your taxes. Tax season coming up. Give me some of your tax money. I plan on setting up a Patreon soon for this sheer reason of, I don't know. I probably won't set it up. That was filler content if you guys couldn't tell.
What? You don't want to be Belle, Delphine?
Oh my god. If you guys want me to be an e-thought, I got you.
20.
Set up the Patreon. I got you. I saw.
Or a Skype call.
I saw that. I didn't actually watch the video, but that is it's a Skype call.
Well, no, like that's one of the big things. She will go on a one-on-one live Skype call with you, and that's like one of the huge incentives.
Beat meat. You can beat meat.
And you can talk literally about anything. So yeah, that's kind of funny.
I would plug my YouTube channel.
Be like, hey, can you post
Hey,
an Instagram post
No,
plugging my channel?
I would just message her before. It'd be like, hey, we don't got a Skype. Subscribe to my YouTube. That's it. Out. And call it a day. Think about it. How many people would be able to say they paid Belle Delphine $2,500 and now she subscribed to their YouTube channel? I would blow up instantly. Official product of Bella Delphine. Subscribe for
But that would
Bella
only be for the
Delphine.
month. Then if she remembers, she would unsubscribe.
She would never remember, brother. She does not know the way.
2016 all over again?
Yeah.
2017?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god. But no, that's all I've got for the day.
Yeah, nah. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcasts. We are one day late. Sorry about that, guys.
They don't care. They don't watch this on time anyway.
Kind of true, but still. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys will leave a like, subscribe to both of our channels. Futuristic Satire's channel will be linked in the description box below, so go ahead, hit that, subscribe to him, and leave a comment in the comment box below on both of our podcast videos, and let us know what topics. We said this last week, I think, last episode, and yeah, we just want some topics from you guys because it'll make our lives a little bit easier, and we won't have to sit and ramble, and we can get even longer podcasts out, and yeah.
What longer podcast? I don't even know what to say in these ones.
Well, that's because we don't have enough topics. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah.
Subscribe to me. Fuck that guy.
Rip. Alright, well, alright guys, that's gonna be the end. So, and as always, on Sounder up.